legends, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the USC Trojans. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Spartans will kick it away to start. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's on the loose. Can they catch him? A dynamic return, explosive, and got loose on this kick coverage team, and they were barely able to keep him from taking it all the way. So USC's offense will have first crack at this one. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did. He was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Well, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans.
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
Looking for the two-point try. Back to throw, it's Mayava. And it's caught for the 2, and they have an 8-0 lead.
Well, how about that for aggressive? You march down the field, you score a touchdown on the opening drive of the game, and you go for 2, and it all is gravy. 8-0 early.
Looking for blockers. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Michigan State's offense has the ball for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
On third down, he drops to throw. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. The give to the back. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. The margin for error is so small in this conference, it's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But, yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises, and I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously in the Big Ten, to make your first statement.
And it's going to be taxing all season long for these players. Physically, obviously, and you expect that in the Big Ten Conference. But now adding all those West Coast teams, these guys are going to be flying back and forth across the country a lot this year. They have to get off to a fast start today. That's what makes this game so critical. You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
And the Spartans are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll try the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. To the air, it's Childs. Makes the grab. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one.
And I love the discipline on defense right there. Big third down. So everyone keeping their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the ball, making a tackle. Great team defense.
And it's no good. That one could have helped out a bit there, guys, but still an 8-point game.
That's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
He missed it. Shades of crooked flicks. What?
Ready to go back to
Let's
work.
go.
Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. The give is to Miller. Turning it on. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. For all of the star quality that USC has been built on, good offensive line, strong running game has always been a hallmark.
No doubt about it. I think they're built on, the passing game and explosive playmakers out wide, but they've always had that balance at USC. You got to have a little bit of the boring to go with the blitz and the glare.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. It was jarring to think of USC in the Big Ten, but year after Caleb Williams, even more problematic, the number of losses. It's year 4 under Lincoln Riley, and they need some improvement.
And it's got to come on offense, ironically enough. That's one thing that you're used to saying about Lincoln Riley. They're constantly explosive. Quarterbacks are always winning Heisman Trophy.
He's loose. Kangaroos his way. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, USC. These guys are really hitting their
Way to go.
stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
This
Nice
guy's
run.
had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the
Jump
end zone.
man, jump
That's his
man.
5th rushing
Sideline.
touchdown on the year. He's
Focus,
been a factor
run.
for these guys offensively.
Jump.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And that is how you finish with a 54-yard touchdown run. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Dropping back, it's Childs. Firing to the right, complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
That's a really good-looking throw, and I love the decision right there. When I think back to my favorite Michigan State quarterback ever, it's Kirk Cousins. Wasn't the biggest, wasn't the strongest, fastest, didn't have the best arm. But he made good decisions. He read the defense and threw the ball accurately on time. This guy has the ability to do that, too. If he keeps this up, this offense is going to be tough to stop.
I think the offensive coordinators are there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get first down.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Not just, come on, man. This dude is killing us.
Along the sidelines, got the foot down, and an excellent throw, too.
Well, this quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a really, really nice groove right now.
The Spartans with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tacked.
Catch in the middle. It's McCray. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Great job by the offense. Listen, the defense is going to sit back in zone. You know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that they're looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws right in those holes. Get those first downs. Get those big chunks.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Oh, the attempt is no
Dude,
good.
you over 2
Missed
kicking.
opportunity with the field goal, and the deficit is still 15.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Toss to the outside. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the 2nd quarter. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the 1st quarter as we take a look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They're going to ride this running back. Can't get him to the ground. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
Man, who says you can't run the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing drive.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
How about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football. Great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Mayaba. Grabbed over the middle, it's Sanders.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. They go to the ground. There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Trojans.
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open.
Way to go, King.
Ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that play.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UTEP is in front. They've owned the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column.
That's that kick up.
They're up by 10 over ULM. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They
The
just
whole
haven't
starting
been
11,
playing
everybody getting hurt.
collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Childs. That's caught. It's Marsh. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Big Ten schedule sort of ate these guys up last year. They're looking for a better performance this time around.
Yeah, and it eats a lot of people up, obviously being such a tough conference. But if you look at the way you start the season, a lot of times, man, that's when you build your momentum. That's when you build your confidence. If you can hang around, be competitive, sometimes the way you start, Palmer, it just lays out the rest of the season for you.
Let's go.
There's got to be a lot more physical this year. That schedule did beat him up last year, but take a look at this year's schedule. A lot of those same teams, they're right there again. They're going to get another crack at them. They've got to be better in the trenches this season if they want to win a Big Ten championship.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Kelly. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Spartans line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
There we go.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play. And you saw
that
right
4-2.
there, too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
You love to deliver a punch on the first play of the drive. They've got it at the 46 on first down. Running back searching for a hole. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a crease. It's Jordan. Got room at the 35. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They try to get it outside on the left. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. The Trojans want to crank the tempo. Trying to seal the edge on the right. Headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the
I think he did something special. He was supposed to go to the right the first time. I just thought I'd just do something I hadn't been doing and go back to the left. Let's go, King. Let's go. Hey, I thought he done did something. I'm like, hold up now. I'm just messing around. It's supposed to go right the first time. Right.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Looking downfield, it's Maiava. Throws for the tight end. He's got it in the end zone for the 2.
Let's go.
They tack on a little more to this big lead.
Let's go.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into. And that ball is in the backfield. Defense has it. They're on the move.
Yeah, you see wide receivers make those catches and try to get upfield. And
Get the offense on the field. Get the offense on
A
the
lot of
field.
times you just forget to secure that football real tight.
Hit the wrong button.
Until DB got it out. Big mistake.
We'll take it,
big
though.
Turnover. Nice forced turnover by the defense.
This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
Okay.
That could not have gone any worse. This offense set up Palmer at the 1, going the wrong direction, man.
Yeah, it's way harder to score touchdowns from this area of the field because you can't throw into the end zone so easily. That was a golden opportunity. They got to come up with something positive here.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal.
Come on. Run with it. I can't get through that line. Let's go. You can't run it. You can't run the option. The team ain't got an option offense. You can't run a sweep if you ain't got an offensive line that know how to sweep. You know what I'm saying?
And they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Well, go ahead. Get these doggone plays. Here we
How about this? These guys are going for 2. Dropping back, it's Maiava. He makes the grab in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. I don't think it would have killed him to kick it there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
One snap coming before they head to the locker room. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the LA Coliseum.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll bring it out. It's McCray. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
Just feeds the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be third and long. Looking downfield, it's Child. With the catch, it's Bullard. Oh, he's got some space. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Caught over the middle. It's Belling. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Spartans come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Going to take a shot on second and short. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points.
Give me that. He was trying.
you're seeing the defense and how much pride they
Little
take
boy.
on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
And the Spartans are on the move.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Under fire. Makes the grab on the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover. And you saw a great example of it with that running back.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
There we go. Got away with one. Ooh, because he was open too.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going.
All right, catch the ball first.
Take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage
now
on
cut.
the back end.
There you go.
They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead.
Keep
doing what you've been.
Do it.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
All right, here we go.
Try to get it to the edge.
They read that one.
Behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Trojans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Unloads to the wideout. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
Man, I love this playbook. This playbook is the truth, man.
And a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight.
Lincoln Riley.
Perfect, but this is
like Lincoln Riley and Kirby Smart was on the same team coaching. Maybe 72 to nothing.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. I can't think of anything that frustrates an offensive coordinator more than holding the ball a long time and having no points to show for it, David.
And Reese, 1st downs, yards, that's not even what they look at anymore. Yards
Come on,
really
knock the ball loose.
Execute those critical areas on the field and get points on the board.
Yeah, it was mental errors on that last drive, too, that led to negative plays. They got to get those things erased and pull it back together here on this drive. Go put some points up on the board.
They'll go to the ground. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on 3rd down that this running back's going to get it again. He got it on 1st, had a nice carry, got it on 2nd. Now he set him up in 3rd and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
And I knew he was going to do that.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Give to the running back. Turning it on. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Spartans really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Childs. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Let's go.
Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Oh, watch his knee. Watch his knee. No, 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 no,
That
no.
has been rare in this one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be
Come on,
checked
ref,
out.
they cut man knee. Boy, I tell you, boy. Hold on. Hold on.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to go up top. He's got it on the run. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
And we haven't called his name a lot, and I think this offense, they need to find a way to continue to manufacture touches for the big tight end. And I don't care how you do it. I don't care.
Touchdown, Trojans! Quick strike through the air for the score.
I like this offense. I like watching it, man. They find a way to make plays and spread the football around. But I tell you what, I think this QB has an eye for this guy because that's 3 TDs now in 4 games. He wants to find him to make plays, really starting to trust that receiver out wide.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off play action. Unloads it left. Wide open downfield. And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the third quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. This is a designed run. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Parachek. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
You see an incompletion there. I think a big reason why this team is in such a hole right now in the fourth quarter is they have just not been able to find the explosive plays throwing the ball. And you got to wonder at this point, is it too little too late?
They kick it away on fourth down. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll try to get outside. He's in open space downfield. There he goes. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Let's go, baby. It's called a tall, sweet USC. Shades of Marcus Allen, Reggie Bush.
You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. They'll go to the toss. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
It's going to be tough for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
To the air, it's Mayava. Makes the catch. Oh, he fumbled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver.
Look, understand
the ball came out quick. I got to break, get Hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
That jump, man.
The ball back, and here comes the offense.
Good play.
Away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
They'll leave it with him. Couldn't really get started there. Pick up a 1 to the 35.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Here's a heat. Complete to the right. And he's knocked down.
Thought I knocked
immediately,
loose,
but they're in the red zone at the 14.
What are we doing?
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find
quarterback after the fact. It's on me.
Late in the game and get something cooking.
I ain't trying to hit him like that.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. And guys, bringing the heat is what any defense is about, but you have to stop short of making that official reach for his flag. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Ole Miss has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet there in the Grove. They're up by a field goal over Tulane. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking to the big tight end. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing.
Going to throw it over the top of the D. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. To the air, it's Mayava.
Oh my goodness, he wide open.
Third down.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got a man, it's Brown. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Brown is down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw.
I left my area.
It's Bullard. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now the play fake. Got out of trouble and throws. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
And the Spartans can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at 42.
And that's exactly what this defense needed. They needed to have something positive. Giving up some yardage, they've given up some plays, no big deal. Got right back in it on this drive with that big sack.
Good play, good play.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. All kinds of time before he fires right. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the
Don't help him up. He got down there by himself. Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front, moving forward. This offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Looking to the end zone. And it's
got no nothing.
for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Getting set for the point after. Splits the uprights. They put together an 81-yard drive, and the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you could just put up more numbers. We know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over. Don't make a mistake. But this game
That's my fault. I hit the wrong button.
And the Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The pitch to the left. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Offense takes a timeout. 27 seconds left.
Well, the defense may have been caught off guard a little bit on that play. It was 2nd and long. They weren't expecting the run. So now we've got 3rd and manageable, and they've got to be wondering to themselves, is this offense going to try to run the ball again here?
To the air. It's Mayaba. Still looking on the move. Fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's pushed out.
Now we're going. First down. Improvise, adapt, adjust, and overcome.
And that comfortable lead they enjoy right now is not slowing down the aggression, not one bit.
Well, I think at this point the coaching staff is just trying to continue evaluating their own players, and I don't hate the mindset.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. The Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Lemon. At the 35, he's got room. Stopped and
Get the field goal kicker up.
at the 21-yard line, just outside the
Field
red
goal
zone,
kicker
and
up.
they are looking to get one in here.
Let's see. It should be there.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. To the air on 1st down.
Got him.
Goes toward the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout
Got him.
continues.
Got him.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job.
That was
to
a good
stop
throw.
the defense.
That's
Now,
good,
listen, the
kid.
handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Nice return there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop.
That's it, ball game.
Strike 0, and that will do it for this one. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. Playing with so
Give about 15 minutes. I'll be back.
When you start making plays, you start stringing W's together. That's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got it all going in the right direction.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.